Let's quickly talk about how to start dropshipping with no money. I mean, dropshipping is a very, it's a potentially lucrative sort of endeavor. But sometimes, if you're having budgetary problems, you can say, you know what, I don't want to start now and I'm just going to wait. So in today's conversation, I'm going to share with you a few tips and tricks that will help you actually start your dropshipping journey without having a lot of cash in the bank account. Okay, so it's really important to understand that when we talk about dropshipping in general, we always want to go back to niche. There's a word you have heard before. It's called niche. And when we talk about niche, we're talking about you actually sort of focusing on a specific sort of target and also topic. Okay, so when we talk about products, we're speaking about the topic, but also the audience. Because see, when you choose a product, when you choose a niche, when you choose a product, you are indirectly or directly, for that matter, you are choosing also a target audience. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is you want to actually look for free product research. Basically, you want to find your winning items. Okay, and basically the thing is that there are a lot of ways to actually find your winning items without paying a penny. So you can analyze best sellers on your supplier's website, for instance. Suppliers often showcase their best-selling items, so these are proven sellers with high demand, and this is a great starting point for identifying potential winning items. You can also try AliExpress Dropshipping Center. So this tool allows you to actually discover hot-selling products across various categories, aiding you in spotting winning items. You have Google Lens. By identifying objects within an image, Google Lens can help you find similar products and their demand online, which is a handy tool for product research. You can also try AutoDS Winning Products Hub. And the hub is actually designed to streamline your product research process. It offers a curated list of winning products based on various metrics, saving you hours upon hours of research. You can also keep track of social media trends. You need to understand that social media is a great hub for new products. So social media platforms from Twitter from X rather, to Facebook to Pinterest to TikTok, they actually can offer real-time updates on trending products and customer preferences, which are really valuable information for your product research. So you can see that all these things, you have a lot of free options to do product research. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. The second thing you want to do here is that you want to select a reliable dropshipping supplier. See, when we talk about dropshipping in general, you don't have to actually spend money up front, right? But you gotta find the right supplier, because otherwise you'll be losing a lot of money down the road. Especially when you start having clients. If those clients are not satisfied with your dropshipping supplier, this could be really problematic for you. The thing is that the clients don't know that you are running a dropshipping business. They think that you are the one shipping the items to them. They don't know that you actually have a relationship with the dropshipping supplier to actually ship the items directly to the clients. So you need to make sure that, because the dropshipping supplier is going to represent you, is going to be your spokesperson, you want to make sure that you have an element of validation here. You want to validate the dropshipping supplier. So how do you do that? How do you actually find the right supplier for you? Again, you do not have to pay anything. If a dropshipping supplier is asking you for cash upfront, you want to run as fast away from that supplier as Usain Bolt. Okay, so basically, when we talk about actually finding the right supplier, think about practical shipping, return, and payment policies. You want to look for worldwide warehouses. You want to look for a supplier that has a wide product range. So more options mean more potential winning products for you to sell. You want to make sure the supplier has high quality products. So high quality products, as you can think about this, results in happy customers and fewer returns, which you want anyway. You do not want to have returns at all. You want to have a supplier, a dropshipping supplier that has positive reviews. And basically, even though people talk about, well, reviews can be bought, reviews can be fake, by and large, reviews often mirror the supplier's reliability and product quality. It provides insight into buyer's experience, so positive feedback equals a good experience. You also want to think about excellent customer service. So good customer service actually facilitates smooth operations and problem resolution. So this can help you retain customers and repeat business which will help you drive revenue forward. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about how to start dropshipping with no money at all. I mean, $0. The third thing you want to do is to actually set up your dropshipping store. So when we talk about setting up your dropshipping store, you need to choose a selling platform. The thing is, when we talk about selling platform, there are two ways of looking at this. You can actually go with a marketplace, or you can go with a platform. So marketplace, you are looking at Amazon, you're looking at eBay, you're looking at Etsy, you're looking at Facebook Marketplace, you're looking at Walmart Marketplace. So this is if you go with the marketplace option. Or you can say, you know what, I'm going with a platform. Now you have Shopify, you have WooCommerce, you have BigCommerce, you have Big Cartel, you have a lot of players in this field. Okay, at that point you will need to pay, because basically those platforms are not free. If you went with the marketplace, you will still need to pay if you want to have all the benefits. For instance, Amazon, if you do not pay, if you're not a professional seller on Amazon, you cannot unlock all the benefits. So it's one of those things where you might have to pay a little bit, okay? But it's really worth it. It's a worthy investment for you. So it's one of those things where you have to see what really works for you versus what doesn't work for you. So when we talk about selecting a reliable dropshipping supplier, you need to selecting a reliable platform. You need to really see which one is in sync with your niche. See, everything goes back to your niche, right? Which one is in sync with your sector, with your audience? Because you see, if your target audience is used to buying stuff from a Shopify store, and you want to get into the same turf, and you have, let's say, a Wix website or a WooCommerce website, things could be a little problematic. So you always want to do not reinvent the wheel. When you start, do not reinvent the wheel. Later on, you can always migrate a store. It's totally possible. It's not that complicated. I mean, yeah, everybody talks about Shopify because it is a simple to use platform, which is ideal for launching your dropshipping store, right? You have several themes. You have a lot of customization, but Shopify is not the only one. You have Wix, which is great if you want to have an intuitive interface. You have WooCommerce, which is actually open source and completely configurable. So it's really great, and it also integrates with WordPress and provides superb blogging functionality. You have eBay, that's a marketplace. You have Etsy, you have Facebook Marketplace. So you have a lot of options here. The next thing you want to do here is to import winning products to your dropshipping store. And this is kind of important because once your store is set up, you need to populate it with your selected products. And importing winning products is crucial because it drives sales. Remember, high demand items attract customers, leading to more transactions. This strategy maximizes your profit potential and boosts your dropshipping success. So you can actually import your winning products in two ways. You can do it manually, or you can do it automatically. It really depends on you. Manually import is traditional and requires hands-on effort. So you actually search for products, copy their details, then paste them on your website. It's really time consuming, but it gives you control over every product detail. This is kind of cool if you have, like, let's say, fewer than 10 products that you're selling in your dropshipping store. Then you can really afford to do things manually, at least at the beginning. So that's for the manual part, the manual import part. Then you have automatic import. This is basically a modern method of adding products to your store. So you have a lot of tools that actually allow you to do this automatically, not a problem. Okay. And so basically the next thing you want to do is you want to run online marketing campaigns to boost your profits. Now, it's one of those things where you can say, well, this whole thing was about not spending money. Yes, you do not spend money in the first 3 or 4 phases of the dropshipping process. But at some point, once you start having some traffic, once you start people are coming to your store, once you are generating revenue. If you want to generate even more revenue, you need to invest. So basically, it's important to really think about some marketing campaigns. To drive traffic, to boost sales, you might need to engage in some form of marketing campaign. And basically, good marketing helps build trust, enhancing customer retention and creating a lasting brand reputation. That's what you want anyway, right? And there are a lot of ways to do this. So depending on the platform where you are at. So for instance, if you're on Shopify, Wix, or WooCommerce, you can try PPC ads, eBay, like email marketing, influencer marketing, blog page. You can also create free content on TikTok. If we're talking about eBay, for instance, you can think about promoted listing advanced, promoted listings standard, volume discounts, sales events, and you can send offers. If you are thinking about Amazon, for instance, you can win the buy box. You also have Amazon PPC. If you're thinking about Etsy, you have Etsy ads, offsite ads. If you're thinking about Facebook Marketplace, you have buy and sell groups. You have promotions as well. Also, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about how to start dropshipping with no money. One thing I want you to do if you really want to find success as a dropshipper is to fulfill customer orders quickly. I mean, see, we are in an environment where speed is very important. I mean, right now you have, if you place orders on Amazon is guaranteeing customers 2 days shipping. Now imagine, if you don't have a system in place where you are fulfilling customers' orders quickly, you're not going to survive as a dropshipper. Order fulfillment executed promptly is actually key to customer satisfaction in your dropshipping business. One on-time delivery leaves a lasting impression, enhances trust, and ultimately encourages repeat business. So you really want to actually focus on that. You want to zero in on that part of things. There are different types of order fulfillment methods, and their differences are quite significant. So let's really explore them below here. So I want you to look right now on the screen. So you first have manual order fulfillment. You have automatic order fulfillment. So this is kind of similar to the product import, manual and automatic. So manual order fulfillment is a hands-on method. So with this method, you go to your supplier's website every time you get an order. Then you order the product directly from the supplier's website to your buyer's address and manually update the tracking information once it's available. On the other hand, automatic order fulfillment actually streamlines the process. Once the customer places an order, basically your provider will forward the order to the supplier. It's a quick, efficient, and streamlined way, and gives you more time to focus on growing your business. So it's one of those things where you have to sit down and really think what really works for you, because each method has pros and cons, and the right choice depends on your business model and resources. The next thing you want to do is you want to offer excellent customer support, and no if or buts about it. Top-notch customer service actually it's really important because it will constitute the backbone of your business's success. It's kind of important because it builds trust and creates loyal customers, right? And those customers will support and promote your brand. So it's great, and you want to make sure that your customer service is accessible, responsive, helpful. Communication channels like live chat, email, and phone are instrumental. So you want to basically make sure that you are able to message your customers as quickly as possible, but as frequently as possible. So the quicker you respond to your customers, the higher their satisfaction with purchasing from you will be. Let me give you a few pro tips to achieve success dropshipping with no money. Okay, it's one of those things where you got to really understand that this is a very competitive field, and you're not dealing with you're dealing with a lot of suppliers, and some of them are well moneyed, that they have more money than you. One thing you want to do first is that you want to actually test and import the best sellers. So the beauty of dropshipping is that it gives you the freedom to test different products without worrying about unsold stock and ultimately suffering financial loss, right? It's basically a safety net that you need when resources are limited. However, you should only leave your success partially up to chance. You really need, you gotta really invest time in product research. You can't be like, I think, no. You have to do the research. You need to basically see exactly. First of all, everything starts with your target audience. Of course, when you have the niche, that's good, but you need to have your target audience. And if you know your target audience pretty well, then you can really direct the research. Okay, with careful analysis and strategic choices, you can import bestsellers into your stores, balancing the equation between risk and reward in your favor. That's the first thing. The second thing is, so first, you want to test and import bestsellers. Second, you want to promote products to drive traffic. You got to promote products all the time. And product promotion is kind of crucial to any kind of strategy as a dropshipper. So you're able to attract several potential customers. Again, at the beginning, you don't spend any money, but at some point, you gotta spend some money. Some marketing strategies require investments, yet the returns here outweigh the initial cost once you learn to market correctly, right? So there is no need to worry if you can allocate a marketing budget. You have other ways to actually do this. There's one thing called organic promotion. And so if you have an SEO optimized blog on Shopify, for instance, you are able to invite organic traffic. You're able to draw traffic to your site automatically. Frequent social media postings are also free and can help you reach wider audiences. Remember, when you think about, if you want to think about dropshipping success, visibility is actually your ticket to sales. So whether paid or organic, your efforts to be visible will lay the foundation for your dropshipping success. And basically, this foundation will ultimately drive your growth and break your current financial barriers, right? Marketing is not just your option, it's actually your lifeline. And this is something where you need to invest in it, like automatically, but from the get-go, like from day one. You got to think of marketing as an important ally in your marketing, in your sales strategy. The next thing you need to do here is to stay in touch with customers. And so when we talk about staying in touch with customers, everything revolves around communication, right? You want to have good communication. You want to basically make sure that you are adding value. You are helping your customers. It's really important to forget about cash for a minute, forget about revenue for a minute, and really focus on establishing a rapport, establishing a relationship with the customers. Okay, when you have that trust, then you have buyer's confidence, and this confidence will translate to customer loyalty and repeat purchases. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have a top-notch customer service, whether through email, chat, or phone. So you got to provide responsive and helpful interactions. And so this touch points will shape actually your customer's experience and your business reputation. Okay, so it's really important. And the last thing you want to do here is to automate your dropshipping store. So the thing is that when you talk about automate, see, when you're small, you have fewer than 10 products, it's totally possible to actually do things manually. But at some point, as you actually are growing, as your store is growing, you got to think about scalability. You got to think about scaling. And part of a great scalability strategy is speed management. And you can only manage speed by automating all or part of your dropshipping operations. So when we talk about automation, you can automate everything from product research to price stock monitoring. You can do product import. You can do price optimization. You can do order fulfillment. You can do inventory management. So all those things. You can also have order tracking and image editor. So all those things will help you in the long run to run a very, very easy, to run a reliable operation. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about how to start dropshipping with no money. I gave you a few tips here and there. So you got to really think about product research, reliable dropshipping supplier, Think about dropshipping store, importing winning products, running online marketing campaigns, fulfilling customer orders quickly, and offering excellent customer support. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.